Hello, today I want to do a short review of a small audio bag which is suitable for accommodating the sound devices MixPre 6 and MixPre 3 or other similar small mixers or audio recorders. Now this particular one is made by Sachtler. Now Sachtler of course are better known for their high quality fluid heads and tripods in the professional world, but a few years ago they acquired petrol bags which produce some very robust professional bags for camera and audio equipment. Sachtler have continued that line of bags with some refinements, and they also produce this small bag which has the advantage of the fact that it is just a scaled down version of the larger professional audio bags, and it contains all the same refined features and the same high quality materials and finish, and all the little bits like the multi-zips so that you can zip the pockets and take cables out through the zip, things like that. So this bag is really a replica of a larger bag. It has two transmitter pockets, or receiver pockets on the front. It has a front and back pocket. The back pockets and the front pockets give access to the inside so that you can get at your equipment and batteries. And it also has these waterproof sleeves on either side which you can pull tight with the drawstrings when your cables are out or when you're carrying them about, to keep the water out of the bag and the connections. So let's now take a look at the empty bag as it arrives. Let's have a look how it's made and how you might configure it. First of all, let's get rid of the stuff that's inside. This is the neck strap, and we'll have a look at that later. There's a piece of sticky back Velcro if you wish to stick that on the back of equipment or your mixer to hold it firmly in place, but I've found that that's not necessary. There are also various other Velcro dividers which tend to attach themselves firmly to the inside of the bag. These three dividers can be used to make compartments in the bag, either vertically to make a suspension to hold equipment off the bottom of the bag to make two compartments, or you can use them at the end to stop things falling out. There are also a solid piece of impact foam with the Velcro edge which can be used as a spacer in the top of the bag if you don't want to use the second compartment from the top. And inside the two side pockets there's some more Velcro which you can use to hold in transmitters or in the bag. So there are four pieces like this which you can use any way you wish. Let's first of all start by taking away some of the things that we don't particularly need at the moment. So let's take off the side pockets. We just press a little button at the back and the side pocket will come free. You can see on the back there's a disc which slides inside a housing here, and it clicks into place. You just have to press this button in order to release it to take it away. Let's take the one off the other side. So just press the button at the back and lift the compartment away. And then we've got the basic bag with its puffed sleeves which are waterproof to protect the cables which come out. Let's just go through the sleeves first of all. The sleeves have zippers so that you can zip the sleeve closed. There's still a large gap to get your hand in and your cables out, even if you are still leaving the zips fastened. When you've got your cables either stowed away in there or coming out, you can then pull up the normal pull strap to narrow down the gap to stop water getting in. But let me just look at these pockets for a moment. They are waterproof material, fairly thin, but they have two zips, and each zip can be zipped open from the bottom and left closed at the top, so you can take wires through here, or you can unzip the zip to get better access to the compartment. So the same on the bottom zip as well, you can just unzip it a little way to take cables out, or you can zip it right from the end to give you good access to the inside of the bag when it's in use. The zipper also has a little hook on the end, which when the bag's configured will go through a little ring on the inside of the bag, and that keeps these ties out of the way when you're working or walking around, otherwise they'd be flapping all over the place. So it's little things like that that make this a very well thought out bag. Now the pocket on the front is quite large, and that will accommodate a headset and other things. The pocket is lined, and I don't know if you can see there, but there are also some elastic loops that you can put pens and pencils in, or grip transmitters to it. There's a larger band underneath there where you can grip things under. So quite a useful pocket there that's big enough for headphones. The pocket itself zips from both sides, and again you've got 4 zippers, so you can unzip and get cables out at any particular point you wish, on either side or across the top. Again, 2 more here to produce a cable gap anywhere on the top or the side. So no expense spared on zips there. If you unzip the side of the bag, you can unzip the pocket, and although it remains attached, will hinge down. The Velcro is very strong, and then you can get access to the inside of the bag there to your mixer. The pocket itself has got a flap that tears off, and you can store things in there. Your cable can come out there, so really this is a cable opening rather than access to the pocket. So you get access to the pocket itself through a zip on the side and the top, but you can get access from the inside as well. Now you could have a battery that protruded into that. I'm actually using the battery on the opposite side. So now let's look at the other side, the body side of the bag. Again, a curved pocket on that side, which will also unzip from the bag with 2 zippers, and it's fixed with Velcro so it won't fall off, so you don't have to put the zippers up every time, and the Velcro is very tough. So that's the other pocket on the body side, again with the flap, but this flap is fixed to it. That's the one I use to accommodate the battery that is attached to the MixPre when I put it in the bag. So that pocket gives you access to the inside as far as the central divider. So it just clips back on the Velcro, and you can zip it up to make it firm, but it will hold on the Velcro very firmly anyway, so I won't have to do that every time. The central divider will also come out, and that's held in with little Velcro straps. I've actually positioned this to the right position in the bag for the width of the MixPre 6, so that it holds that firmly. So that would go in to this opening on the body side, and you would then use these thin Velcro straps to hold the MixPre in place. So thread that through there, and the art to this is to get them in the right place so that they hold the MixPre towards the centre of the bag and tightly as possible to the top. So pull it tightly around the capstans and then push those down the side. Similarly with this one. So the MixPre is solidly anchored at the top, and that won't move about, unlike in some bags where the mixer will move. Now, as those of you with a MixPre 3 or 6 will know, the auxiliary inputs are on mini jacks. So I've got 2 bits of Velcro, not sticky back, just ordinary Velcro, and I'll form a loop in here and stick that to the inside divider, so that that is going to hold that firm, and put those wires through that. So anything that pulls on these wires is not going to pull the plug on that socket which goes into the MixPre itself, otherwise it could create crackles and bits of noise. And it's always a good idea to anchor your cables if you can, whatever their function. And of course finally we need to insert the battery. So just pull off the back compartment, which gives us access to the battery sled. In this case it's the large L sled that I've got. Just drop the battery in place, and there it is, ready to go. Now the battery will come out quite easily. You just have to push the slider and take the battery out, and if you want to get to the SD card, of course you need to take the whole sled off, but again you can take that through, and the sled will just click in there, and then you can drop the battery back in and close up, and everything's ready to travel. And in order to adjust the levels, we need to get access to the little control wheel here and the on-off switch on this side. So that's basically how we configure the MixPre bag. Let me just look at the strap before we finish. It comes with quite a nice strap, which is sculpted at the edge, so that when it goes around your neck it doesn't dig in, whether you use it sideways or front on. And the connecting hooks themselves are quite clever. They have a little wire connector which is better than the plastic ones. They just click in very easily and you can get them off quickly as well. I've found that it's better to actually connect one of the straps to the rear lug on one side and to the front lug on the other. So that's basically the Sachtler audio bag for the MixPre 6 or MixPre 3 or any similar small recorder. Very well made, robust, and will protect your equipment as well as giving you bags of space to store other things. So we're all ready to go. The Sachtler audio bag for the MixPre 6 and MixPre 3.